we are, back in Nordran, at Torcot, which is very nearly done. There are a handful of buildings I want to put up. There might not actually be anything going there. This will be some nothing, maybe. I think that this was definitely planned to be a house for this farm, and then there's probably going to be another house for this farm, and then this is probably a windmill, and then this, I don't know, maybe another farm, although I think that's probably more than I really wanted. I think in my head I'm like 3 farms, that's what I'm going for. So I think this was done, and I tacked it onto the end of last week's review. I've added this little corner tower. I was going to do one each side, but I don't think it throws the balance off too much. It still looks pretty good, so that's going to stay. It's entirely possible I will do more of these and a bigger one. But yeah, so last week though, this was just being started. I'm not sure that the lower town was actually finished. It is now. I'm not quite sure if I was planning to put an extension on here. I may have done. But I feel like it's done. I probably won't put a tower here. And there was one more tower over here that may go in, maybe not. It seems kind of pointless when you've got 2 sat here. Sorry, I just distracted myself. I realised that I went on a little journey last night, starting in a boat over by the fishing village, coming around, thinking that there was a way through here. And I came up to here and I'm like, I can't find a way through. Went all the way around and into the swamp from the river on the other side. And I came back over here and I'm like, I'm sure there's a way through. And I came over here and I'm like, yeah, look, there's a little bit of a river. So I carried on going. I realised, okay, that's why I couldn't find it, because it's grown over because of the hills, and I probably wouldn't open it up anyway, because there's far too much clearing to do. And yeah, so I've just noticed that the reason I couldn't find anything is that it's actually sat here, and it just lets you in, without any fuss or worry. I'm like, how did I miss that? Was it the angle? Did I come across like this and just think it was all grass? I'm an idiot. So this went up mostly this week. I think I may have started. I had part of a floor plan for a little while, but I think I did more before I started actually working this week. Came together well. I'm quite happy with it. Got all the separate components. Space usage is a little odd. I'm pleased with this. This is fine. But I feel like there is a serious lack of lighting, natural light, in the actual main building. It's just like really, there's no windows anywhere, because it's also closed in. Like, this is obviously the outside wall, so this is fairly well lit, but it's slightly better. This hall can purposely fully open to the main hall of the building, and then up on this level. Because I'm no longer on the ground floor, there's additional window space, but still. It's a pretty good example of how bad I am at allowing natural lighting into my buildings. So the plan for the time being is to obviously finish up the biome, put in a few remaining buildings and the farmland, and then I keep forgetting that there's a witch's hut over here, which I do want to do something with, but I'm not quite sure what. Other than that, now I'm doing some work over in the southeast of Nordran. I'm just not totally sure how much I want to do over there. But once that is done, that will actually be me going back down south to probably Larganaut. I think that's about where I was up to. But I shall say adieu and actually get on with some of this work I keep laying out.